Fellas, what is up? It is Ajax here with a final video on my Ford Truck Month build. As you can see here, we've got the completed model of the Monogram 55 Ford F100 Street Rod. I put a little bit of my own twist on things, did some minor tweaks, and got it in a pretty good place. Happy with the final result. Granted, it's not perfect, but it's off the bench, and I'm okay with the results. So that'll have to do. So real quick, let me give you a once around here so you can see everything. The color of the kit is Krylon's satin nickel finish. It's very like it's a nice metallic, very like champagne gold-ish, but very subdued as well. This lighting really kind of accentuates the golden hue in the color, but in more neutral lighting, it still has a very kind of like aluminum type look to it. I was very happy with this look after having gone and stripped it from the previous shade. I was using a metallic yellow. Decided to stay with a metallic color, but shot something straight from the rattle can because I was pressed for time and I was trying to get this done by the end of last month. Ha ha. The color came out pretty good nonetheless. It has a duplicolor acrylic lacquer clear coat over the top of it. The interior, which you're not going to be able to see very well in this video with this lighting, this angle here. The interior is actually a cream color with a suede was the secondary color I used. So it's got a two-tone interior that accents that the body color and looks really good altogether. As far as some of the little tweaks and customizations that I did on the kit, I lowered the ride height, thanks in part to seeing the work that Fred Henry had done on this kit when he built it for the Chevy Cheeseburger Top 10 build. So both the front and the rear end have been lowered substantially. The wheels and tires came from the Ford 32 Ford 5-window coupe kit. They're the standard Ford Steelies and hubcaps. Thought it looked really good. Had test fitted it without the white walls and decided I wanted to put the white walls on there to really kind of set things off. I used the white wall decals from the 32 Ford kit, and they are pretty horrible. These two on this side came out not bad. These two on this side, however, both cracked. And while they're hairline fractures and you have to get up really close to see them, I know they're there. They make me less than pleased, and moving forward, I probably will refrain from messing with the with decal white walls and instead just go with a gel pen. It just seems like a more elegant solution. Let's see. Let me turn this over for you guys. Let's see the underbody real quick. See if the lighting will get it. Yeah, the underbody is it's lightly detailed because I was in a rush. If you actually look closely, you'll see that I didn't sand away the branding for the model, which is a big huge no-no. But again, like I said, because I was trying to get this thing done in a month, I was cutting corners, and it is what it is. I'll have to live with it. And given the fact that this is going to be displayed like this and won't be displayed with a mirror underneath it, no one will be any the wiser. Also under there, you saw that the exhaust had been modified slightly. Actually have chrome, or not chrome, but aluminum exhaust tips here that I added because of where or how the pipes were going to route with the lowered suspension. So that worked out pretty well. I was happy with that. The other thing I can't really give you a good shot of the engine. I'm going to pick the camera up here and try and stick it in the engine bay. But if it'll focus for us. Yeah, that is pretty much a stock engine with a wired distributor, wired aftermarket distributor. Just wired it up. Kind of sort of had to go with photo reference because the block itself in the kit is not very detailed, so didn't have actual points of for the spark plugs to drill into. Just kind of had to like eyeball it and figure out where those wires needed to terminate. Another thing that I did was use the Molotov chrome pen there on the top of the radiator to kind of jazz up the interior of the engine bay there a little bit. That is pretty much the long and short of the kit. As I said, again, I'm glad this one's in the books. Aside from like the few things that I pointed out, I'm pretty happy with the result. This kit goes together pretty well. It's old. It's an older tooling, and it's showing its age a little bit. Were you to build it stock, I think you'd be in a pretty good place with it. It does lend itself to being customized, and since I have another one in my stash, at some point here I will get back to this kit and probably do a more extreme lowering job, and also put some wheel tubs in the back so I can use some much larger or much wider tires back there. But all in all, it was a good bit of fun. Paint issues and challenges aside, had a good time. I'd be willing to pick it up, do it again. So yeah, that's the long and the short of it. Did want to get this out here, let you guys know that it is in fact finished. Moving forward, like I said in my last video, I've got some stalled projects on the bench that I want to get back to. So if I don't do update videos for those, then you'll probably just get final videos because, as you saw, the Chevelle's in a really good spot. I should be able to wrap that one up. I'll probably take a run at it between now and this weekend, and then building the roll cage for the 66 Nova will be what's next on the menu up until the Pro Stock build or Pro Street build starts up. So that's what's on my plate. Thank you guys for watching. Another thing, I hit the 500 subscriber mark, so I'm gonna have to do a giveaway. I will put together a video, and I will probably end up doing a giveaway the same way that many others have. Just go with the standard operating procedure, letting you guys know what to do, what to write, and we'll let it run for a week or so. Pick a name and get somebody out there who's been watching the channel and supporting the video as a kid. All right, that's gonna do it for me because I'm looking at the 8.5 minute mark now. So enough with the rambling. You guys have a pleasant rest of the evening. Take care.